Hello and welcome to Simon the Big's Maneuvering Tutorial. In this video we'll be looking at the best speed to do maneuvers at and some examples of defensive and offensive maneuvers. So hopefully by the end of this video you'll know how to shake someone off your tail and switch from being chased to doing the chasing. So first let's look at overshooting. Overshooting is basically you're going way too fast relative to your target and you missed every bullet. So here's an example. So just then I was going way too fast, my turning radius was way too big because of that and I crashed straight into the floor. So instead of that, as we feel we're approaching our target and we are going to overshoot, just take the time to slow down your throttle and stay on your target. So now is when I think I'm going to overshoot. So the ability to predict whether you're going to overshoot or undershoot, that will come with time and practice. So that's a summary of throttle control and overshooting. Basically, you need to get a feel for how fast your target is moving and adapt your speed accordingly. Now, let's take a look at some maneuvers. First, let's look at the most basic one, a loop or loop-de-loop. It's pretty basic. All you have to do is pull up, and as a ace tier level trick, if you roll, which is pressing A or D, even just tap it, you will start to lose speed. So if you're going to get someone behind you in a loop-de-loop, make sure you don't roll at all. So next is a split S. What you want to do is do a half roll and then pull up. This is a great way to gain speed quickly and potentially make an enemy overshoot. The next one's like the split S, but it's an Immelman and we're going up and losing speed. Personally, I prefer to roll first and then do the maneuver, as you just saw. The barrel roll. This is a pretty basic maneuver. As you can see, I'm just holding D. I need to do it with A, but if you see my nose, it's stationary. Leads me on to the next thing. If you hold D or A and S, you will do what's called a corkscrew. So you see how my nose isn't stationary anymore? It will make me a little bit harder to hit. Next level of this one is called a downward slowed corkscrew, which is also a defensive maneuver, which is great for getting the enemy to overshoot you as well. Here's a demonstration. So I aim down, slow down my throttle all the way and then do the corkscrew. If the enemy behind me hasn't noticed that I've slowed down, they will overshoot me, and then because we're going downwards, I'll easily be able to pick up my speed and get onto their tail. The hammerhead. This is great for getting behind an opponent that stalls easily. So you fly them up with you, they stall, you stall yourself, aiming your plane slightly to the right and you do a hammerhead, just like that. Now you're behind them. Lag displacement roll. You pull up, do a full 360 and make sure you slow down. This allows for the displacement to occur, so hopefully if the enemy pilot keeps doing their loop, haven't noticed you displacing yourself, they will now be in front of you, and as you come down, pulling up, you can pick up your speed and be right on your tail. And that's it. Hopefully now you know some offensive and defensive maneuvers and can improve your flying in general. Next video we'll be looking at how to work with each tier 3 fighter plane strengths, how to utilize them in a dogfight.